Hey guys, it's Wednesday, April 29th. This is a little bit different week because there is no school Friday. Friday, all you're being asked to do is make sure you're current on all your classes. If you've been doing your work, Friday's the day off. We are in week 35. It means we've got 5 more weeks after this. Only 5 more weeks. The downside is that it's all going to be distance learning. So let's move on. Today we're going to review when we were dividing fractions. If you remember, dividing fractions was barely harder than multiplying fractions, definitely easier than adding or subtracting fractions. But first, Word Problem Wednesday. Mr. Peterson got bored and took up running. He ran 3/4 of a mile for 8 days in a row. How far did he run? So we're after a total. We have a multiplication problem here with a fraction. So we have to multiply 3/4 times 8. Remember, making a fraction out of a whole number is easy. All you have to do is put it over 1. So 8 will just equal 8 over 1. Now we're ready to multiply. 3/4 times 8 over 1. We multiply across the top, we get 24. We multiply across the bottom, we get 4. To simplify, all we're going to do is divide top by the bottom. 24 divided by 4. In this case, 4 does not go into 2. It does go into 24 exactly 6 times. So our answer is he ran a total of 6 miles. Moving along. Dividing fractions. Remember the steps to dividing fractions. Number 1, invert the second fraction. So 2/3 would become 3 over 2. 2 we multiply straight across the top and straight across the bottom. 3 we simplify, which means we divide. Our example, 2/3 divided by 1/2. To invert means to switch them around. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch the 2 and the 1. We have 2/3 times 2 over 1. So we're going to multiply these numbers straight across. So 2 times 2, simple, equals 4. 3 times 1 equals 3. We have 4 over 3. Now that we simplify, 4 over 3 is the same as 4 divided by 3. So we're going to take care of this one now. 3 will go into 4 one time. One time. Which means 4 minus 3, we're left with 1. Now remember, when we do this, this becomes our big number, this becomes our top number, this becomes our bottom number. So we have 1 and 1/3. That will be our answer. So use this video to remember the steps. We will have a practice Google Doc called Dividing Fractions Practice. Stick with it. Guys, I don't want to see people fall behind. We're not assigning tons and tons of work, but we do need to try to get some of this done. So guys, have yourselves a good day, and I can't wait to be able to talk. Bye-bye.